Once upon a time, in a lush green jungle, there lived a mighty elephant. He was the largest and strongest of all the animals, and he knew it. The elephant was very proud of his size and strength, and he would often show off by stomping around the jungle, making a lot of noise. He would trample small plants and bushes without any care and would frighten the smaller animals just for fun. One day, while wandering through the jungle, the elephant came across a group of ants. The ants were busy collecting food and working hard to store it for the rainy season. As the elephant walked by, he deliberately stomped on their anthill, crushing it under his massive feet. The ants scattered in all directions, but they quickly regrouped and began rebuilding their home. The elephant saw this and laughed. "Look at you tiny creatures, you are so small and weak, you can never harm me," he boasted. The ants were angry but knew they couldn't fight the elephant with strength alone, so they decided to teach him a lesson. The next day, while the elephant was taking a nap under a tree, the ants came up with a clever plan. They quietly climbed up the elephant's legs and entered his trunk and ears. The tiny ants began to bite and tickle him from inside. The elephant woke up with a start. He felt an itching and stinging sensation in his ears and trunk, and no matter how hard he shook his head or flapped his ears, the ants wouldn't go away. The more he tried to get rid of them, the more the ants bit him. The elephant was in great pain and began to cry out for help. "Oh, please stop, I'm sorry, I promise I won't hurt you again," the elephant pleaded. Hearing his cries, the ants decided they had taught him enough of a lesson. They crawled out of his trunk and ears, and the elephant quickly ran to the nearest river to splash water on himself to soothe the pain. From that day on, the elephant never teased or harmed the smaller creatures in the jungle. He realized that even though the ants were small, they were powerful in their own way and deserved respect just like anyone else. The ants and the elephant became friends, and they all lived happily in the jungle, each respecting the other. Moral of the story: never underestimate others. No matter how small or weak they may seem, everyone deserves respect.